What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I got something special for the ladies. No, I didn't invite Channing Tatum here to guest star, but I did put together a meal plan specifically for you guys if your goal is to lose fat, build muscle, tone up, all of that good stuff. I really think if you watch this video from start to finish, you will come away from it with some new information and perhaps a program that you can follow that'll help you reach your goals. So if you guys are ready to get this show started, then as always, you know I am. Let's do it! This meal plan is going to feature 5 meals in total that'll be eaten throughout the course of the day with a wide variety of different food options. That way we ensure that we're hitting our micronutrient goals, our fiber goals, our protein goals, and we're getting good healthy sources of food in here. We really just want to try to stack the odds in our favor in order to optimize fat burning over anything else. So if you guys are ready to get started with meal number 1, then let's do it. Meal number 1 is going to be the perfect way to start your day. We're going to have some eggs that are going to give us some protein and healthy fats, spinach to help us get some micronutrients in there. We're going to have a little bit of old-fashioned oatmeal, and if you're turned off by that, we're going to be spicing it up a little bit. We're also going to include some berries and some PB Fit peanut butter powder. The benefit of something like this is you get all the flavor of peanut butter without any of the extra calories that come from the fat. The berries are going to be loaded with micronutrients, so extremely beneficial for skin health, digestion health, and have a great benefit just overall to your metabolism and everything else. Oatmeal, complex carbohydrates, guys, really going to help you have that sustained energy throughout the course of the day. You don't have to worry about getting tired or feeling sluggish, and then you can't really go wrong with either one of these. If you don't like eggs, you can swap these for 84 grams of a lean red meat. So a lean cut of steak, 84 grams of lean ground beef. You can even do 112 grams of salmon, something along those lines if you want to swap this out. The goal is healthy fats and proteins for this portion of the meal. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is weigh out our oatmeal. We need about 40 grams here, and I'm putting everything in Tupperware containers. That way you can see how easy it is to pack and travel with it. So we'll go ahead and put 40 grams in here. Food scales are essential, guys. If you're looking for a good food scale and you want a cheap brand, link in description box below. You can get it on Amazon for like 12 or 13 bucks and you will be good to go. Now I went ahead and added water to this, and we're gonna throw it in the microwave for about 2 minutes to let it cook before we start mixing everything up with it. The oatmeal is done, just pulled it out of the microwave. Now we're gonna add a couple little things to it to make it taste even better. We're gonna do 1 serving of peanut powder, which is gonna be about 12 grams. So we have our scale there turned out to 0. Like I said, we are weighing and tracking everything. You wanna make sure we're hitting these measurements spot on if you really want this plan to work for you. There we go, 12 grams. We'll take it back to 0. And then for the berries, I think we're gonna go ahead and just use raspberries for this one, but I added some blackberries in case you want to mix it up. Any berry can work. Some people prefer strawberries. I just tend to like raspberries the best, in my own personal opinion. You can also throw frozen ones in here too if you'd like. We're gonna need 28 grams in here. There we go, 29, close enough. And then now you just go in and mix it all up. Some people might be turned off by the berries mixed with the peanut powder, but I'm telling you, it actually tastes really good. And if you want to, you don't have to combine them this way. You can eat your berries separate or even put them at a different meal in this program if you would so like. And boom, there we go. Half of the meal's done. Now I've had this pan preheating for about 5 minutes on a medium-high heat. That's gonna let us cook breakfast really fast. I'm telling you, preheat your pans. Huge pro tip right there. Hit it with some cooking spray so it doesn't stick. And we're gonna go ahead and take our spinach right now and just place it in here and let it cook down a little bit first before the eggs get in here. Once it cooks down a little bit, you can go ahead and add your 2 eggs in. And there we go. And then we take our spatula, go in here and just mix it all together. All right, guys, there we go. That's done. Meal 1 on this program is officially complete. I went ahead and put it in Tupperware containers that way. If you're anything like me and you do intermittent fasting, you can literally just Tupperware this up and take it with you wherever you go. And if you are fasting, what I do first thing in the morning, I get people that ask me this question too all the time. Intermittent fasting is basically where you take a certain portion of the day and you don't eat. Preferably in the morning. Usually I recommend about 4 hours after you wake up. Huge fat loss benefits there, guys. I'm telling you. I have other videos on it. I won't touch on it too much right here, but what I do, instead of eating meal 1 right when I wake up, the first thing I do is have a little morning shake concoction to help me kind of get my micronutrients in for the day. What I do is 1 scoop of green superfood powder in here. I do a little bit of fiber powder to help with digestion, as well as 2 scoops of Purebolix Pure Aminos, 100 milligrams of caffeine per serving. 2 scoops of this is gonna be the equivalent of a large cup of coffee, and also get those branched chain aminos in your system. That way, while you're fasting, your body is prioritizing fat loss over anything else. So that's just what I do first thing in the morning. If you have trouble with green superfood powder, what I recommend is mixing it up with hot water. I think it adds a really good flavor to this. 1 scoop, 2, put the cap back on, shake it up a little bit, and See, I personally think that tastes amazing. Some people don't like green superfood powder very well, but I personally don't think it's bad at all. If you want to try any of their products, you can use code RJF10 at checkout on purebolics.com and it'll save you 10% off your entire order. Let's move on to the next meals on the program. Now we're gonna do a little bit of multitasking. We're gonna be prepping for 2 meals right here. The goal here is to get 140 grams of a lean white meat protein source in 2 of our meals, along with 84 grams of green veggies, and then a carbohydrate choice of our personal preference. So for this, we could either choose to do some chicken breast, which is gonna be extremely lean, almost pure protein source, 99% lean ground turkey, which is extremely beneficial if you're in a hurry and you just wanna fry something up real quick and know that you don't have to do any trimming or anything like that, or tilapia if you want some fish and a very lean, healthy protein source. And then for vegetables, I prefer steam bag versions of them, simply because I don't like to buy them fresh. I don't like things going bad. So I just pop these in the microwave, steam them up, and we are good to go. So for this prep, we're probably not gonna do Brussels sprouts, probably not broccoli. We'll probably go ahead and do some asparagus, but any green vegetable will work. And then for our carbohydrate sources, I went ahead and grabbed a few easy options for us. We can do some white rice. I know some people prefer white rice over anything else, so I have some Uncle Ben's ready rice here. Quick 90 seconds in the microwave, boom, good to go. We'll probably do 1 meal with this, about 70 grams of white rice. And then you can choose either between a sweet potato or a white potato. These are both microwave friendly versions. Pop them in the microwave, boom, they're done. That simple, weigh them out, and you are good to go. So for this one, we'll probably do white potato, considering I always do sweet potatoes. The difference between these two is mainly gonna be micronutrients and fiber, but if you're eating your green veggies and you're getting in the rest of the food on your program, that shouldn't be an issue for you at all. So let's get started. I just went ahead and put the veggies in the microwave. I'm gonna start rotating stuff in the microwave to get it ready to go, and we're gonna get our lean protein source weighed out right now. We need 10 ounces or 280 grams right here. I decided to go with 99% lean ground turkey breast simply because it's so easy to use and I haven't prepped it on the channel in a while. Go ahead, start weighing it out here. We need 280, so that's 126. And there we go, 280 grams right on the money. Before I cook it, I'm just gonna do a couple little basic things. Once again, with the Himalayan pink sea salt, you can probably at least see that now. We're gonna throw some of that on here just to add some flavor, because I will say, guys, out of all the protein sources I showed you, this probably has the least amount of flavor. So you gotta do a lot to add flavor to it. It's convenient, but you make up for it in the flavor department, that's for sure. And then once again, I love putting ground cumin on things. Don't know why, but personal preference here. Use whatever seasonings you want. Mrs. Dash makes a ton of 0-calorie salt-free seasonings. Not that sodium is the enemy, but too much of it can lead to bloating and all that. So we got this coated, then I go in, I'll kind of mix it all together. All right, and there we go. Now we can cook. And we're gonna cook this the same way we cook the eggs, right here on an open skillet. So just dump it in here. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and get it all into tiny little pieces. It'll cook a little faster this way. I'm not gonna make you listen to that terrible hiss of the stove, so I'll check back in once this is done. I think you guys get the point. Just pulled the protein off the stovetop and everything just finished up out of the microwave. Now look at this stuff, guys. Would you believe that all of this came out of the microwave? I'm telling you guys, meal prep does not have to be hard. This doesn't have to be a really time-consuming process. This video won't really even take me that long to make, to be completely honest with you. So what we're gonna do at this point is we're gonna weigh out 56 grams of white potato and put it with one of our meals here, and then we're gonna weigh out 70 grams of white rice and put it with one of our meals here. That way the macros balance out. We're also gonna be doing 84 grams of asparagus in each meal as well. So let's get to it. And what I'm doing here, I have the food scale underneath me. I'm going by the negative portion on it. So right now we're at negative 29, negative 43, 49, and 56. Perfect. Now we'll swap it with the white rice. Take it back to 0, and then start putting it in here. Fork was a terrible idea. Terrible idea. Getting rice everywhere. All right, and 70 grams. Now onto the asparagus. Go ahead and do 84 grams in that one. Back to 0. Boom, 84 grams again. And here's the finished product, guys. Not too shabby, I'm telling you. 99% lean ground turkey. As long as you're not overly conscious about the flavor and you season it correctly, makes a really good, simple addition to any meal program. But like I said, swap this out for white fish, chicken breast, whatever your heart desires, and whatever works best for you. So this will be officially meal 2 and meal 4 in the program. So we'll touch on meal 4 a little bit more when we get back to it, but let's move on to meal 3. Now meal 3 is gonna be what I like to call a snack meal. It doesn't require really any prep at all, and you can pack and go and eat it just about anywhere. No microwave or anything needed. So this is gonna call for 1 container of Greek yogurt. So something like a Dannon Light and Fit fat-free Greek yogurt will work really well. You can also do, if you wanna get some extra fiber in, Oikos 000 Greek yogurt. Really helps you get your fiber in throughout the course of the day. I think there's like 8 grams of fiber in that. And then you can also do some of these other Dannon ones that don't have any artificial sweeteners, if that's something you're really worried about. So one of these these will work, help us get some protein in. And then we're gonna do 1 serving of nuts. And in this case, we're doing Blue Diamond roasted salted almonds. Now, as you can see, we already went ahead and weighed it out to 28 grams, which equals 1 ounce. So that's it for meal number 3. And if you want to, you can swap this for 1 serving of natural peanut butter, something along these lines like a Jif Natural, peanuts, walnuts, cashews, whatever. Just gonna get some healthy fats and some added protein in there as well. So meal 3, like I said, pretty simple, guys. This is what I like to call a pack and go meal. So let's move on to meal number 4. And just so no one gets confused, meal number 4 is a meal that we've already prepped. We did it during the meal 2 little spiel. I know that probably just happened for you guys a few minutes ago, but I just didn't want anybody getting the wrong idea and thinking there was an extra meal included. So as quick refresher course, we have our 5 ounces of lean protein. We have our carbohydrate source as well as our green veggie source. So not too bad. We are almost done. We're gonna move into the final meal of this program. And I'm also gonna go over all the macros, calories, and some tips and tricks here at the end as well. So you guys ready? You excited? If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that like button for me. Helps me out more than you even know. Helps this video reach more people, which ultimately is what I'm trying to do. Enough talking. Let's get to it. The final meal of this program is gonna be very simple to whip up. We're simply drinking a shake here, and I decided with this, I know some people have a hard time with protein powders. They don't know which ones to buy. I included 3 of the best tasting proteins I've ever had in my life. The Cinnamon French Toast is absolutely amazing by New Breed Myoblast. Great stuff right here. And then this new Select has grown on me so much. This chocolate cupcake's amazing, and this Snickerdoodle is to die for. By the way, if you guys wanna order any of this, my buddy Travis has a discount code. If you get on their website, you can order this protein at 30% off using code Travis in all caps. So a little shout out to my buddy right there, guys. Save you guys some money as well. Win-win for everybody. We're gonna be mixing this with unsweetened almond milk to help with the flavor and add in a little bit of nutrition as well. You're also gonna need yourself a shaker cup for this. So let's do it. So we're gonna be using 1 cup of this almond milk here. Fresh carton, pop the top, and then we'll take our measuring cup and just measure it out like so. All right, there's 1 cup of that. And then we're gonna be using 1 scoop of protein. I figure we'll go ahead and use the chocolate cupcake because I just think it's to die for. Take the lid off of this, go in here, get 1 scoop out, put it down in here. Take our 1 cup of almond milk, put it in there as well. And there we go, guys. Put the lid back on it and shake it up. See guys, meal 5 is not too bad at all. Just a little bit of almond milk, a little bit of protein, and you are good to go. If you're not the type that normally does protein shakes, I'm telling you, try out one of those brands and it might change your mind. They taste absolutely incredible. Literally, mixed with some almond milk, this thing is like a milkshake. I promise you that. I promise you that. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go over the macros really quick. In this entire meal plan, there is 36 grams of fat, 141 grams of protein, and 93 grams of carbohydrates. And that adds up to a total of 1,260 calories. The reason I said everything the way I did is because I work with a multitude of clients in training programs, meal plans, things of that nature, and this seems to be probably the optimal starting ratio for just about any female. I wanted to make this as universal as possible. This is especially optimal if you are weight training and going to the gym. If you are not going to the gym and you are sedentary and you just want a healthier meal plan, then I would cut meal 5 out of this program entirely. That'll cut your calories down and you won't have quite as much protein because you literally won't need it because you won't be doing really much resistance training. Now, a couple quick tips I wanted to give you guys. 1, you guys seen the berries that I put in with that first meal. You don't have to necessarily use those berries of that meal or any of this food in any of those meals in that order, for example. I lay it out in a way that I think is gonna be the most beneficial for everybody, but really it doesn't matter how often you eat or really how many calories are in each meal. What matters most is that you hit the same numbers every single day, no matter what. So don't really worry about the whole eating every 2 or 3 hours thing. I do that personally just because I get hungry every 2 or 3 hours, but in emergency situations, I will eat half of my meal plan in 1 meal if I know I can't eat for 5 hours. So if you need to switch anything up, you want to save your oatmeal for later on, you want to take your protein scoop and add it in with your oatmeal first thing in the morning, go right ahead, guys. Whatever works best for you guys is ultimately what you should be doing anyways. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hadn't done a women-centric video in a very long time. Flashback to the booty building workout video we did not too long ago, but I hope you guys got some value out of this. So ladies, if you like this style of video, I need you guys to comment below and hit that like button. That way I know for sure I need to do more stuff like this. If enough people watch it, there's a demand for it, then I'll keep making videos like this, guys. I'm telling you. I care about the ladies too. I care about the ladies too. So thank you guys as always for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button. Helps me out more than you know. We just hit 91,000 subscribers, which is crazy. We added 10,000 in the past week. I think a lot of it has to do with all the love I'm getting on my videos. So I appreciate every little bit of it. And as always, guys, don't forget to smile, remain positive, and pay someone a compliment because you never know whose day you could be making better. With that, I am out of here. This has been a Remington James production, and I will see you fine ladies and gentlemen at the next video. See you guys.